I'm gonna need your help on this one. What's going on, everyone? Back with another episode of Stuff and Things, and this will be the last video that I make for the year 2022. I typically do a New Year's Eve sort of year recap where I look back on everything that I've done over the entire year, and I began that process and realized how much I did this year. Just accomplishments and all the travel and the cool videos that I'm personally proud of. I just did so much this year, and if I did sort of my normal recap video, it would probably be an hour long, and I don't know how many of you have the time to stick around and actually see something like that. So I'm gonna change it up a little bit this year. 6 years ago, after my first year on YouTube, I did a video very similar to this where I came and asked you guys for help, so that's what I'm doing again today. For those of you watching right now, I would really love to know what you guys want to see me do here on this channel going forward into 2023. The options are pretty much limitless, and I already have a lot of plans set in place, but I really want to know what will keep you guys here watching after all of these years. I'm already super appreciative of those of you who do watch what I post here almost every single week. I would not be able to do this without you guys. And regardless of the plans that I already have, I should have a little bit of bandwidth to make some content specific, like very specific towards what you guys want to see. So before we get into my future plans for the year, drop a comment down below. Just one comment would be good, but if you could list like a top 3 things that you want to see me do here on the channel, that would be greatly appreciated. I know a lot of you guys have sort of been missing the EDC style videos that I've done in the past, and I've narrowed down my EDC so much that I really don't change it anymore, but for video's sake, if you guys want to see me reviewing different knives and flashlights and wallets and stuff like that, put that in one of your top 3s because I'm sure a lot of you guys want to see stuff like that. Of course, I have a lot of vehicle stuff in my plans between the Kimbo and the truck, camping, van camping, motorcycle stuff. Do you guys want to see me build new vehicles, build existing vehicles that I have, some motorcycle content, motorcycle trips, side-by-side stuff? Probably not that, but I'm curious what you guys want to see as far as like the whole vehicle content theme goes here on the channel. And then of course there's still going to be traveling, collaborative efforts between myself and other companies that I really enjoy their products out there. So the list kind of goes on and on. One of the big things that I still have to like reiterate here on the channel is that people miss Sunday Gunday content, and I've moved all the Sunday Gunday videos over to a channel of its own called Sunday Gunday. I made that switch almost 2 years ago now, and I was uploading there pretty consistently, and then the viewership just kind of fell off, and those videos cost me a ton of money because I was reviewing a new product every week, blowing through ammo, and it's just really not sustainable right now because I don't have sponsors to support that content like I do here on this channel with the vehicle content. But there is a possibility that Sunday Gunday could come back for a few videos. You don't need to mention that here. I'm really just talking about specifics of stuff and things here on this channel. So let me know the top 3 things that you guys want to see in the comments down below, and I will start to incorporate that stuff into videos going into this new year. So speaking of the newer content coming to this channel, I really want to reiterate how much I'm thankful for you guys. I really would not be able to do this without those of you who watch my videos every single week, and just those who comment and like and subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate you guys so much. I really can't even put it into words, especially those of you who are on Patreon. I do have a Patreon, which I don't talk about a whole lot, but I do interact with a lot of the people who subscribe to the Patreon, where you get videos early and things of that nature. I think going forward into this new year, I want to give back to you guys more. So maybe if I'm doing EDC videos, I'll do some more giveaways over there, even though it's kind of frowned upon. I could give away bags and all of this camping gear and stuff that I just have an abundance of because I'm constantly testing new things. So I really do appreciate you guys over on Patreon, and I got to give a huge thank you to those of you who have stuck around for quite a while now. Now, instead of looking back on everything that I've done this year, I'm gonna switch gears and talk about some of the new stuff that's coming this year and really give you guys like an inside look at what is coming to fruition. I'm typically the person who doesn't like talking about plans until they are coming to fruition. It's not even about being secretive, it's just I don't like talking before there's action. There has been a lot of behind the scenes action on my end, and there's a lot of cool stuff coming this year, so I'm gonna give you guys some hints as to what you may see here on the channel in just like the next 3 months. So first and foremost, we are of course out traveling around the country right now in the Satlander. Of Of course, I'm sitting in the Kimbo right now, and I will be returning home soon, so I'm gonna make the store go live again. If you guys enjoy this content and you want to show your support, you can pick up some shirts and hats and hoodies and maybe some new products in the future that will be in the store, and I'm turning the store on right now. So if you guys place an order, I will get it shipped out as soon as I return home, in probably a week from when this video goes live, and I'm the one packing the orders and shipping them myself, so I'm gonna throw a few extra goodies in some of the orders that come into the Psy store. Now here I have a list on my phone of a lot of the travels and some of the projects that I can tell you guys about going into this new year. I'm not gonna get super specific, but maybe you can put some things together to figure out what's gonna come down the pipeline pretty soon. So first up, travel. Over the next 3 months, I typically do not travel a ton throughout the winter time. I like to kind of stick around home, film videos of skiing and things of that nature. And for some reason, I have so many projects coming up. From where we are at right now on our travels, we're going to be heading to Minnesota right after this, and then back to Colorado, and then to Montana, and then to Alabama, and then to Kansas and Colorado again, and then Utah, Nevada, and then California, and also Baja. I'm going to Baja in between all of those states. Once I finally get back home, we're kind of turning around and going right back to Baja. So there's going to be a lot of Baja, Mexico content this year, which is going to be pretty rad. That's just the first 3 months of this year, from like January, February, March, and then going into April. That's kind of when we're getting into expo season. So I know a lot of you guys want to come out and see some of my vehicles while I'm traveling around. So I can confirm that I will be at the 3 big Overland Expos. Overland Expo West in Flagstaff, Arizona again. I should be going to the one in Pacific Northwest up near Bend, Oregon. And then of course in my home state now of Colorado, I will be at the Mountain West Expo in Loveland, so hopefully I can see some of you guys out there. Now for 2 of the bigger projects that I've been working on this year, we actually just talked about these new knives that I created with my friend Ryan at Two Feathers Productions. The Psy Two Feathers Warning collaboration blade, I'm pretty sure this is gonna come to fruition. I was just talking to Ryan and we're looking at maybe 2 to 3 months out from these going into production. So if you guys enjoyed the video of us making these blades, there's a really good chance that these are coming to fruition and they will be available eventually. It's gonna take us a while to be able to source all the material and everything, but if you guys were interested in these blades, you will be able to get your hands on one hopefully in the next like 2 months, 3 months. I'll post more updates on that soon. Another big one that I was working on all this year in 2022 is the collaboration tent between myself and Free Spirit Recreation. The tent is coming to fruition. Things are a little bit slow because of supply chain issues and things of that nature, but I can give you guys an update that I will have the final prototype of my tent design with FSR as soon as I get back to Colorado. From there, I'm going to be doing some really quick testing, and then once we get everything ironed out, it's going to be so close to the completed project, and those will go into final production, which means the new Psy FSR collab tent is going to be coming early spring. I'm gonna say probably around late February, early March is when you guys will see a lot of content on this new tent, and they will become available probably for pre-order and then just full-on purchase. I think we may even have like a launch event for the new tent, so I'm stoked to share that stuff with you guys because I've only seen pictures of like the close to final prototype right now, and it's absolutely sick. I can't wait to show you guys that. And now last but not least, the 2 projects that I've kind of hinted at over the past year, but I haven't really dove into details yet. I will be adding 2 new vehicles to the fleet in the Psy Garage. This is not typically something that I would share with you guys early, but I know that they are coming to fruition, so here we go. I'm gonna give you some like loose details. Back in whenever it was like probably May, I made a video where I took out my Honda Grom, drove around town, and I was daily driver shopping. When I made that video, I had already put a deposit down for a daily driver, and that is what I'm going to be picking up. So no truck or van, but an actual car this time. Kind of going back to my roots with the STI, I did a little bit of sports car content here on the channel in the past, and that's going to be coming back. I don't know how much of that I will show on the channel. It depends on how much you guys actually watch those videos and want to engage with it, but a daily driver is coming, and it's coming pretty damn soon. My decision on the car that I was choosing has changed twice now, but it's finally locked in, and how much more info can I give on this? I guess I would say go back and watch that searching for a daily driver video, because I gave some big hints in there, and that one is going to be coming pretty damn soon. And then another new vehicle that I'm adding to the fleet kind of ties in with everything that I'm doing already. There's going to be a new off-road vehicle added to the fleet here very soon, actually probably before the daily driver. I really can't give any more information on that right now, but it's going to be off-road. There's going to be some travel content around this vehicle, and probably a full build series as well, just like I built my van and built out the truck. So there's something new coming, and I think a lot of you guys are going to be excited on that one as well. I think that's all I can share publicly now, but those of you who are on my Patreon over there, I'm going to give you guys the full details in the exclusive Discord. So if you're watching this video and you're on Patreon, keep an eye out for that information, because it's going to be sick. So that is all for my future year plans. I am so incredibly stoked to share all this new stuff with you guys. I'm so grateful that all of you guys are still here watching, and I really wouldn't be able to do it without you. So thank you so much. That is all that I had for this year. If you're new to this channel, consider clicking subscribe. I make new videos every single week. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one.